if you look at the work of extremists and jihadists, I mean, there are even more victims in the Muslim world that fall to these jihadists and those Muslims. I mean, we basically, if it's a numbers game, we suffer much more in the Middle East. There's a lot of people who have spoken their minds, not just through cartoons, but through articles and through shows, who have been suffered the consequence of the crazy entity called ISIS, or this whole method of thought. There's a lot of people who suffer from them. So when that happened, of course, it was like heartbreaking, but like for us, it was not new, because many of us have fallen victim for that. That it's a matter of like, we are better Muslims than you are, and we can kill you because we think that we can judge who can go to heaven and who can go to hell. There are a lot of Muslims who have been killed by these people by not doing anything, just not complying for what they say. So it's a huge problem that we as Muslims, we suffer like anybody else, and we hopefully that will be lifted there sometime soon. We don't know when, but like hopefully that will happen.
Yeah, I have to ask you this: is there any room at all for humour and satire when it comes to Islamic State or ISIS, or does their brutality just stifle the will to laugh?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. No. I mean, like when I speak to people in the Western world and they tell me where are the moderate voices, I was like, well, there's a lot, but you don't know because they speak Arabic. There's a lot of people who speak out and strong, and there's a whole entities and even governments who speak strongly against ISIS and ISIL and this whole line of thought. But it doesn't transfer to the West because it's usually in Arabic. So we have a very, very tough discussion here. And we speak out. I mean, I don't want people to get the idea that like people are silent or they let them be. As a matter of fact, ISIS is the most criticized thing in the circles of media here. But it's just a matter of like the Western media don't get it because it's in a different language and it's in a different references.
Yeah, I was actually wondering whether you could puncture them in a way, whether you could damage them with humour. And I note one joke.
Oh, we do.
One of your jokes.
We do.
Why should Muslims have to apologise for ISIS? The West never had to apologise for the Kardashians.
Yeah, it's just like, of course, I'm not comparing Kardashians to ISIS. As a matter of fact, I would like to be in the company of Kardashians any day, at any given time. But the idea is that you cannot just put like a whole nation or a whole subculture or a whole ethnic groups because hold them responsible because a few crazy lunatics who, as I said, whether we actually suffer from what they're doing more than anybody else. But there's a lot of more jokes about them. As a matter of fact, after Charlie Hebdo incidents, there has been a huge wave of solidarity by Arab cartoons. If you just Google Arab cartoons response to ISIS after Charlie Hebdo, you will find a lot of these cartoons. They're drawn and made by Arab cartoonists. So yes, humor has a huge. There's people in Iraq and in Jordan who do their whole show making fun of ISIL. So it is there. Believe me, it is.
I have to ask you this: what is next for you, Bassem? Does any Arab TV station anywhere in that part of the world have the stomach to restart Al Burnham?
They want to hire me, but they want me to do some light comedy, which I don't want to do. Some like nice social, nice harmless social comedy, which I don't want to do. So I think political satire is like strong political satire is a little bit offline these days. Maybe this will change soon. I don't know. But hopefully, what's next to me? Maybe I'll come to Australia and I find it's nice there, and I'll just stay. It's a nice country here. Lots of surfing.
Yeah,
I do kite surfing already, so maybe I'll do surfing.
I suspect there'll be plenty of jobs for you here at the ABC if you really wanted to do that. But anyway, we'll look forward to seeing you when you come to Australia in November. Thank you so much.
Yes.
It's been a pleasure to talk to you. Hope to see you face to face when you get here.
Thank you so much, and I look forward to meet you guys at the Chaser Gala dinner. It's going to be a great, a very sarcastic lecture, and you will learn a lot about the Middle East, more than you would ever think.
I'm absolutely sure of that. Thank you so much.